welcome to Tastefully Home. I'm Jen.
And I'm Melissa. And I'm excited about this recipe. It looks so good in the picture.
It is. Again, you know, the picture got my attention, and I have made this several times. Everybody in my household eats it. It's got nice flavor. It's kind of a salad, so I would say this is more like a lunch for us.
Okay.
I don't.
And it's got meat.
It's got
so
meat.
Stacy's happy.
But it's just, you know, I don't know, I hate to say it, but for a guy, it's not filling enough. He'd eat it for supper, but he'd be eating nachos at, you know, bedtime.
Or it would go with a burger or something.
Yeah. So it definitely, like at a picnic aside, like you said, with a burger, or easily you and I could have it for lunch. And the kids liked it. It's called strawberry chicken salad. And it was right around the time when strawberries, you know, were ripe, and we had so many, and it's like, what do you do? So I'm just, you know, looking for recipes and came across this. You make your own dressing.
Okay.
I guess I don't really know how good, healthy it is. I don't think it's too bad.
You know, I don't think so. You know, honey, vinegar, soy sauce. I don't think it would be that bad for you.
I don't think it's too bad for you. And it really adds a unique flavor to it.
Okay.
I kept it separate so that, you know, I was serving it to some company in case they didn't want it. They could add, you know, ranch or whatever. But everyone did try it and liked it.
Okay.
Yeah. So the dressing is a half a cup of honey, 1/2 cup of the red wine vinegar, 4 teaspoons of soy sauce, garlic clove minced, and then a 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger, which really gave it, I think, the twist. I just really like the ginger and then a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and a dash of pepper. And I think when I came down to the salt, it was a dash of salt and a dash of pepper as well. I didn't really measure it. Your salad, now we're going to kind of revise this for the show, but you need 1 pound of the boneless, skinless chicken breast. And when I did it the last time, I did do it that way, but I have some pre-cooked already chopped.
I love that. That's one of the staples at our house.
I buy it.
And it's for salad. I just microwave it and then use it for salad.
Or fajitas or whatever. Yeah, it's just quick and easy, good to go. So if you were doing, you know, you're taking your boneless chicken and you're cutting it into strips, you will also need a tablespoon of vegetable oil and then a teaspoon of butter.
Oh, okay, if you're going to brown it.
Yeah, you'll brown it and cook it up basically till it's no longer pink in a frying pan. But I'm just going to take the frozen stuff and we can toss it in the frying pan.
Is this the diced? No, you don't have the diced.
No.
Do you have, okay.
I have, the
little strips or whatever.
And it's already a little bit flavored, but it'll be okay. And then you need, it says 8 cups of torn mixed salad greens. I just basically, you know, made a salad.
I wonder if you, because I get the bags, I guess, and I'm thinking that's got to be fairly close.
Was a bag.
Okay.
This time I had just a head of lettuce, but I've done the bags before. And then it says a pint of fresh strawberries, and they're sliced. I don't even think I used a pint. I just basically sliced them and chopped them up. And then it did say a 1/4 cup of chopped walnuts, but I said optional.
See, and I
didn't put them
don't
in.
like walnuts, but even before we got down here when you were reading through, I thought almonds, because I do like almonds, not walnuts.
No, but so if you want to crunch, throw some nuts in, but I didn't do that.
Okay.
And then, you know, of course, if you're serving it, you can throw a few extra strawberries on top.
Little garnish or something. Okay.
So the first thing we're going to do is in a small bowl, we are going to combine the salad dressing mix. So do you want to?
Now is it, because, you know, I'm looking, we've got honey, so you would think sweet, but then you've got the soy sauce and the vinegar.
And the ginger does a little bit. I'm going to put this one in first because the honey will be
So is it kind of a sweet and sour or tangy?
Yeah, I would say tangy.
Okay.
But not overbearing or anything, just good.
Okay.
All right.
Just sitting here watching it go into the little cup. So a 1/2 cup, okay.
1/2 cup, and then a 1/2 cup of honey. And just thought it would be wise to do it this way.
And not as much. Well, soy sauce. I love soy sauce, but wow.
Okay. And we only need 4 teaspoons of soy.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you have too much soy sauce, you'll be drinking water for the rest of the night.
Yeah, just a tish. Are you going to be able to get that out, or do you want me to grab you a spatula? If I can find one.
I'll get the majority of it out.
Okay. Oh, it's a fat one, so you probably won't get much out. Okay, and I have a 1/2 teaspoon, so I'm going to do several of these just so people don't think, how much soy are you putting in there?
See, yeah, you know, if we go out for Chinese, I think Steve just douses the
Does
whole thing.
he?
Oh, he loves soy sauce, where I just...
I bake and cook, not bake, but cook with it, but that's it. I don't put it on anything. Okay. And then my garlic clove. And I've got a small one, so you could go, you know, big, skinny, whatever. Let's see if I can, yeah. Just a little bit of garlic. I suppose you could do your garlic powder too.
There's nothing better than fresh
No.
garlic, though.
Okay, our dash of
Salt and pepper.
salt and pepper. And we need to put our ground ginger in.
Okay.
And that's just half a teaspoon of that. And that's a half.
Smells
So
good.
if I kind of do that, will that work? Well, you know.
Maybe
should
I'll
we-
put that in and add a little more. Since you said the ginger pretty much makes
Yeah,
it.
it does. I mean, it does, but I think that's something you probably don't want, you know, to go overboard on.
Right.
Okay, and now we need a spoon to stir.
Okay.
Of course. Did I forget one?
that.
Okay. So we'll stir this up, and then I think, if I remember right, we are going to refrigerate this for
It's
a
thick.
tish.
Thicker than I imagined, but I guess the
Yeah.
honey obviously would make it thick, so extra garlic down there.
Okay. So I'm going to take some of this chicken, and I,
Okay.
of course, we're not going to measure this out, so I'm just going to throw some in here. I may throw just a tish of oil in, just
Yeah.
while it's kind of cooking up here. Make sure I have the right burner on.
Oh, this smells so
Doesn't
good.
it? It's just, it's got a really unique,
I mean, even if
taste.
you, yeah, just have this over salad all the time.
yeah. And I did. I was able to keep that in the refrigerator for several days, and I used it.
Really?
Again.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to grab just a little bit of oil. Just a tish. Do that before I burn my fingers. There. All right, and maybe we'll let this cook up a bit, and then come back.
Okay.
Ladies, save the date! The Lakes Area Women's Expo, presented by Essentia Health, returns to the Kent Freeman Arena on September 12th from 4 to 8 with a VIP hour from 4 to 5. There's amazing vendors to shop and browse, a fashion show, there's sampling, door prizes, goodie bags, live music, even motivational speakers. Oh, and we're just getting started. There is so much more. If you want to be a vendor at this amazing event, call Amy at Layton Broadcasting at 847-5624. The Lakes Area Women's Expo, September 12th at the Kent Freeman Arena. Brought to you by UCare, Old School Boutique, and Layton Broadcasting.
Okay, so you're just cutting it up into little bits. but
I just
that's
thought
good, I
bite
think.
size, and I'm doing it in my non-stick skillet pan. I shouldn't be doing it.
Cutting them.
Yeah.
I don't think she's touched the pan though with the knife. so-
Yeah, I'm mostly using the plastic spatula,
Right.
but once in a while the knife
Well,
is needed.
and the
so.
nice thing about this pre-cooked chicken that we get from the local yellow truck man that comes to our house once every 2 weeks, you can figure it out. But anyway, it's so tender. It really
It
is, and that's
is.
why I like it so much.
And you know,
it's easy.
I will be honest, I have bought every name brand locally that I can of this chicken, and I find it fatty and gristly,
will,
and this
yeah.
is the only meat,
Yeah.
and I don't have to pick anything out. It's
They do
all
a nice job of putting
good.
the good meat in
They
there.
do, so, and I just think the kids love it.
Yeah.
We use it, we go through it a lot. What is that, a pound in the bag, or more,
I think
2
it's,
pounds?
you know, I buy the diced chicken.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
usually get the fajita chicken, and I think it's like 1.5 pounds.
Okay.
And it is pretty expensive, I'll
It
admit
is,
it.
it
But
is.
it's well worth it.
It
You're
is.
paying for the quality, you really are.
But if you bought, your boneless, skinless, and did it yourself, I think it works out to be about the same.
It probably
I like
does.
this because I don't have to do anything with it. It's already flavored and
Yeah.
everything.
Well, and chicken is one of those things that you know it has to be cooked very well.
Yes,
And
yep.
this is already pre-cooked, and you're reheating it again,
Yes,
so you know that
it's done.
It's ready to go.
It's gotten very golden brown. Now we need to take about a half of a cup of the
Okay.
salad dressing and put it in here and cook it for a little bit more.
and I've got a 1/3 cup, so I'll just add a little extra.
I'm gonna sneeze. Maybe.
It's, well, you know
how
what?
you
It's
feel
the
that? And you're like,
spices. It's very spicy in here
I
right
want to
now.
sneeze on the food.
So,
Okay.
a little more?
A little bit more. This just allows the meat basically to
Marinate a little bit?
yeah, and saturate and
Oh,
get that
yeah.
flavor. So it was
If
really
I
good.
wish there was a way that they could smell this, because
it
it
is
is
so
so
good.
nice.
Now this, I just basically, I'll grab it, but you know the little salad dressing shaker things, I just put that in. So basically, I let this
Well, and there's no oil
cook
in
up.
this, so it shouldn't separate, I wouldn't
It
think,
doesn't.
you know.
So when I served it for company, the meat already had the flavor, and then I let the people choose whether they wanted to add more or
You said
not.
everyone used
And
this
everyone
anyway.
did. So yeah, it was a nice dressing. And of course you have stuff left over if you want to do it again. So
Yeah.
I turned the heat down, but I'm gonna maybe just turn it up a bit. So you just basically want this to cook off basically a little
Okay.
bit. And then hopefully the meat will soak up most
I
of
think
this.
so. Just let it simmer for a
Yeah,
while.
and then I do have my lettuce cleaned. I don't
Okay.
know, some of it's torn, some of it's not.
And you've just got iceberg lettuce. Does it matter if you have? You mean
It
you
doesn't. You
could
could
do
do
spinach,
spinach mix,
or
anything.
romaine, or
Yeah.
whatever. So
Anything.
I
I
know
just
some people. I mean, I shouldn't say I don't notice a difference in taste, but not significant. If it's spinach, obviously,
do,
you
yeah.
know, it's different. But
yeah, and I'll do the spinach mix. I don't know, in the bag. It's got a little bit of everything, and I do like that. The kids eat it fine.
Okay.
They know what spinach looks like. They tell me it's going to make them grow strong. You know.
oh yeah,
Tell
Popeye.
them whatever. We'll make them eat it.
I don't even know if Popeye's on anymore.
No, they don't know Popeye.
Okay.
It's not. They asked, did you watch that when you were little?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're starting to date ourselves.
Yeah, I know. But everything has a way of coming back.
It
You know,
does.
so just wait.
'Cause
Star Wars came back.
It did. I
all,
was
you
going to
know,
say the Smurfs. I was so shocked.
Yeah.
They were watching. I'm like, oh, I watched that when I
Yeah.
was little. So that's come back. And Looney Tunes, I don't know if that ever left.
I don't think it ever really left
No.
either. Yeah, Care Bears. I
Yeah.
mean, that was huge when I was
Strawberry
little.
shortcake.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, the people who are doing it are probably very wise marketers, because you and I are buying it for our kids because it brings back memories for us.
Oh yeah.
You know, I think, oh, I had a Cabbage Patch.
Yeah.
I still have them.
Do you?
I didn't buy the new ones. I said, oh, you want a Cabbage Patch? Here's two.
Yeah. I still
I've got
have
'em.
mine too. I know.
Those were probably the only things that I kept.
And I don't think it ever went up in value like I thought it would, considering
didn't.
the craze people.
Yes, people would wait in
Oh,
line
it was
and they'd
insane.
be gone.
The 2019 Becker County Fair, Wednesday, August 7th through Saturday, August 10th at the Becker County Fairgrounds in Detroit Lakes. Wednesday, August 7th is Entry Day. Thursday, August 8th, Senior Day. Friday the 9th is Kids Day. And Saturday, August 10th is Family Day. Don't forget to take a ride on the Midway. And in the grandstand, automotive barrel racing, a memorial volleyball tournament, and 2 big demo derbies. The 2019 Becker County Fair, August 7th through the 10th in Detroit Lakes at the Becker County Fairgrounds.
Okay.
I did turn that down. I'm just going to kind of let it. I brought it basically up to a boil,
Okay.
and I turned it down now, and I'll just kind of let it sizzle.
Okay.
Maybe here I've got some torn. We'll maybe just tear some.
The bigger chunks.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I like the inside of the.
I do too. Is it the
iceberg.
heart? Is that what they call it? I really like it
That's
too.
my favorite part, and I know some people throw it away. They don't like it at all.
But I do like it, but I guess it's just laziness. I do, but I buy the bags all the
Yeah,
time.
and then you don't get as much.
No, and I usually end up forgetting that I have it. It goes in the drawer, and then I look, and it's too brown. And of course,
Yes.
the kids won't eat it when it has any brown at all on it. I
The
usually
bag
just pick 'em
stuff
out.
does go
It does.
quickly, doesn't it?
Stay as
Where I
fresh.
can throw this in a bag with a paper towel, and it'll last weeks.
I
So-
suppose, yeah. It just kind of, I don't know,
But my
it's
salads are
laziness on
very
my part.
slim pickings most times. If I don't buy the bag with everything in it, I might
Yeah.
get a tomato and a
Yeah.
green pepper,
Well,
and
yours,
that's about
you're
it.
ahead of mine then. Mine just,
All right, do you think that's...
I think that's pretty good.
We're not going to make a full salad. We end up with all this food. Okay, and I'm going to maybe chop up just a few
Okay.
strawberries to mix in with the salad while the chicken is
Okay.
kind of sizzling over there. And then we'll leave just a few to garnish on top. Now, of course, it says slice, but I did cut mine up just basically to make them bite-sized. There's
Okay.
nothing worse than trying to eat salad that's not bite-sized.
Yeah,
It's,
I
you know,
agree.
especially at restaurants, like, do you cut your salad? Do you just shovel it all
Right.
in? What do you do?
I usually shovel it in. This would be good to make. I was just thinking, I mean, it's summer and it's gorgeous right now, but it would be good to make in the middle of December, you know, because you can get strawberries.
Yeah.
They're probably not as good, but just a little reminder. of-
Yeah,
I keep
summer.
saying this every time I want to complain about the heat. I'm like, wait, you know. you'll be regretting this in a
That's
couple
right.
months. So,
And I suppose you could substitute strawberries for raspberries too.
right, something like that.
I just
so.
liked them because they gave
Or just don't
great
have the
color.
strawberries. I mean,
Yeah.
and have this.
Yeah.
You know, that's fantastic.
You could.
So.
Okay. I'll just chop maybe a few of these up and kind of
Let's
give it a
cook that
toss.
well. Okay.
Is it?
It cooked up very well.
Did it? Oh, good. Good, because you don't want too much. I'm going to add a few more. Good. Do you want to
more
maybe
red in
turn
there.
that right off then, that
Yep.
burner? Those burners, even on low, stay so hot for so long. Okay. Now, let me just kind of double check. You know, I kind of know what I'm doing, and then if I don't look, I'll end up making a mistake. Yeah, so we're going to toss all that together, and then do you want to maybe maybe not all the chicken, because
Put a little in.
Yeah, we'll just kind of stir it up, and I should look for
Jen,
my...
I think you have a winner here. This looks like a great, easy recipe, and
Yeah, we'll toss it up. And you can let the chicken cool if you want. It doesn't say so in the recipe.
okay.
I'll maybe get this into a salad, you know, pourable thing, and then we'll try it.
Okay, I can't wait to try it. So,
Well,
good,
hopefully you can-
easy recipe, and you can use some of those fresh strawberries.
That's
So.
right. I'm Jen.
And I'm Melissa. This has been Tastefully Home.
We'll see you next week.